Hi everybody, this is Kristen from A Voice and a View, here to do another video. And today's healing lesson is called The Truth is a Frequency. And on this life journey that we're all going on, we've all told the little lies, we've all told big lies. You know, we've all lived in the illusion of lies here and there. Some more than others, but we all have. But the more you awaken on this great awakening journey, you're going to realize that staying in the truth, no matter what, is a frequency. And to always tell the truth, no matter what. And it will keep you on that higher frequency. But everybody's been through, just keeping things hush hush and not telling someone the truth, or knowing the truth but hiding it, or keeping quiet about it, which is actually partaking in the lie. But if you stay in that frequency, you're going to stay in the lower frequencies. You're not going to rise through the 7 seals, guys, the 7 chakras, okay, of the body, the chakra system, the energy center of the body. And the truth is everything and within everything. You know, the big lie out there that's happening, that's being revealed. All the lies in our lives are being revealed. All the lies out there in the world are being revealed. And we're seeing things be shown to us in every way. But the truth is very hard to the truth is hard to stay in at all times. And think about how many times you just tell that little lie just so someone won't know what you're really feeling, or excuse me, guys, or just on a daily basis. Think how many times that you hide behind a mask, hide behind the truth, and just mention that little lie just so you won't have to deal with something, or you won't have to reveal something, or you won't have to be part of something, or something you don't want to do. There's so many different ways to look at that. And so many times we just say that little lie just so we don't have to bring out the truth. But I made a video of somewhat like this quite a few months ago about staying in the truth no matter what, and keeping off the masks that you wear, because everybody wears masks. You know, who you are to someone's face compared to who you are in the spirit, in your soul, is totally, it can be totally different. And in that video, I challenged you to stay in the truth and take off your mask, no matter what. But so many people, they live behind the masks. And it's very hard to stay in the truth no matter what. It's very hard. But God is not the lie. Every time you tell that little lie, even if it's just a tiny lie, or you know something and you're a part of it because you're not saying anything, that is also part of the lie. But God is not the lie. God is the truth. And the more you tell the truth, the more you raise your frequency. The more you open up your energy centers and raise your frequency. It's a big deal because we see all the lies unraveling out there in the world. Out there and everywhere around you, in your own circle. But we see all the lies coming forward because we're going from dark to light, from lies to truth, through this great awakening journey and moving into the golden age. And we have to see the darkness before we see the light. We have to see all the lies coming forward and thrown at us left and right, center. But staying in the truth, it's a hard thing to do. Try this for a day. It is hard to do. And you're probably gonna lose things, guys, a little at a time, and lose people. Because you get so used to telling that little lie and to keep on that mask, just so, someone will like you or think that you're someone that you're not, or you want to be a part of something, you don't want to stand out, so you go along with the crowd. Believe what they believe, even though you believe something else, and you don't voice your opinion. You don't use your voice chakra. It's very hard to stay in the truth. Truth of everything. And you know. Behind the mask. Just think about how many times you lie. I mean, are you so used to living in the lie that you don't know what the truth is anymore? That's for someone out there, I'm sure. You have to examine yourself and find out who you really are in your soul. It's very important that you go through this process of awakening, because you'll realize who you really are. Your whole life you might not have known who you were. That was me. But until you start telling the truth and living in the truth and being the truth and speaking the truth, you're lowering your frequency. So just today, guys, this is a shorter video, but I want you to really think about this. On how many times a day you tell a little lie. Could be anything. How many times in a day do you lie? And if you can't count them all, is what I mean. I know you can count, but think how many times that you lie in a day. Pay attention to it every time you open your mouth. Try this for a day and see if you can catch yourself staying in the truth every day and not telling a lie. And start one day and do it. And see if you can go another day. And keep going. It's a challenge. It's a big challenge. because so often we're not called out for telling those little lies that nobody else is going to know about. But God knows. The spirit realm knows. They're paying attention. Your ancestors, angels, spirit guides, they all know. Because everything you say is being recorded. And they know what you're thinking as well. This is a lot of learning and understanding information on this path. But staying in the truth is so important. Because again, God is not the lie. The devil is the lie. The devil is the lie. And the devil will do anything to help you stay in the lie. So today, stay in the truth. And see how long you can go without lying and call yourself out when you need to. Okay, I gotta go. This is Kristen from A Voice in View. Peace, love, and light. Bye.